Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development. Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development. Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality developments, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development. Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality developments, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Check na to. Nawa. Kasi possible. Wala.
Paul Gabatan Ong, who mans the point, go as well on the floor for the Dragons, wearing the immaculate white jerseys together with Lau. Now go, fires his first shot, unable to connect. Tan is there for the putback, but doesn't get to fall. This is the winner take all, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams looking to end their campaign in the Cebu Inter-School Alumni Invitational Tournament on a positive note. These two teams have met in the elimination rounds, in which the Blue Eagles or the Magus Eagles won that ball game. It was Sir Afshin Gasimi leading the pack on their first meeting. If I can remember it correctly, he has 5 triples in that game, but I believe he is unavailable on this ball game. He is in Cape Town, South Africa. Another basket there for the Dragons as go with the back-to-back hits. 4-0 on the board for the CEC Dragons. Dave Teng manning the point, calling the shots. Goes inside the J-Lo. Ball deflected out of bounds. 10 seconds to shoot for the Magus Eagles. Teng goes upstairs to Lim. Didn't pull the trigger. Sets up Teng for the 3. Yes, sir. Great recognition there by Michael Jun Lim. Waited for Teng to be free up off that screen in the corner as Paul Gabatan immediately responds with a triple of his own, making it 7-3 on the board now. 2 minutes has gone by. Joko goes inside. Jello barrels his way against Lau. Forces one up. And it is going back to the side of the Dragons. Dragons have as yet to make a win in this tournament. Ended elimination with 0-3. But with our tournament format ranks 3 and 4 will advance to battle for third, and they are looking to attain their first win of the tournament and get that third placer. As Teng steps out of bounds. Oh, their Dragons forcing some turnovers early moments here in this ball game. Gabatan fires another one. Not this time as Andrew Poe secures the long rebound. Poe attacks. It rims out right into the hands of Gabatan. Gabatan sets up Ong for the shortstop jumper. Came up short. It is going back to the side of the Magus Eagles. Teng calling the shots. Goes to the corner. Lim. Entry pass. Andropo kicks it out. J-Lo. Back to Teng. Another 3. Short this time. A lot of missing players here on both sides. Oh. Both teams, I believe, with only 7 players. As Gabatan, another triple. No good. That's 1 out of 3 now for Paul Gubbs. In the hands of Joko. His pass goes to J-Lo. The right place at the right time to add up Make that 9-5. They pound it inside. Lau kicks it out. Go. The jumper rims out. Immediately, they go to Andrew. Back to Lim. Attacks the zone. Gets the call. And he will take 2. Good ball movement that time for the Magis Eagles. Not forcing their way inside. Instead, they kick it out to Lim, who was quite aggressive in attacking that zone. As a result, is on the line for free throws. First free throw, no good for Michael Jun Lim. Missing both, but Po is there to the rescue. J-Lo, one more time, sets up Andrew, lost it. Ong is there. Ong looking for France, attacks the defense of Tang. Unable to connect, gets it back. Doc Peña, now part of the 5, he spins. Immediately introducing his entry by attacking the defense of Lim. But it was denied. Gabatan kicks it out. Tan, that is his spot. Not this time. J-Lo secures the leather. Into the hands of Joel Ko. The bounce. Another excellent ball movement for the Magis Eagles. But unable to connect. Doc Peña. Nothing there. And you've got to love how the Magis Eagles are trying to attack the defense of the Dragons. With the 5 on the floor for the Blue Eagles, with J-Lo, Andrew Po, and Joko playing together. They have that advantage in terms of length and size. Thus, Joko is pounding that basketball inside, rewarding his big man. Now, J-Lo comes out, but another big man comes in for the Magis Eagles. That's Castañares. Joining the 5 on the floor, rather Cañizares. One possession game, 9-7 is the count. Paul Gabatan fires, connects. Gabata now has 5 points for the Dragons, leading the pack. They're up by 4. Joko directing traffic, looking for an opening on that zone. He goes to the corner with Serge Algoboy. His pass, turnover. Ahead of the pack, Ong, the touchdown. Under 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Joko setting up the table. To the corner, Serge, shortstop, jumper, gets it to go. Cuts the lead to 4, 13-9. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the first. Ong launches a 3, no good. Doc Peña yet with another board. Kabatan! Another one. Now with 2 triples, now with 8 points for the Dragons. Joko's pass intercepted by Ong. Off to the races. Ong. Miss. And there's Doc Peña once again with the putback. Offensive board. Second chances going the way of the Dragons. Back in a moment.
From a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where Businesses have room to grow. Passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again with masterful leadership.
The 2025 Cebu Alumni Invitational Tournament is, of course, being brought to you by Asian Orthopedic Score Pacific Group, Cebulan Masters, First Five Sports Bar, Lunch and Cafe, D Stone Stars, Aloha Mana and Spa, Air Spencer, and Ordo Sports. Coming from a timeout, the Magis Eagles made a basket as Gabatan unable to connect this time. It's a 7-point advantage for the CEC Dragons, Cebu Eastern College. Now Joko once again calling the shots, sets up Teng in the corner. Dave Teng attacks Doc Peña. That's a tough shot. J-Lo to the rescue. Make that 18-13. The lead is down to 5. Under 2 minutes to go. Ong goes inside. And Cañizares is there to disrupt the play. Back to Joko now for the Magis Eagles. Fires a 3. Yes, sir. Joko with no hesitation fires a 3 to get it to a much closer distance. 18-16 is the count now. As a whistle was blown, that would go against Serge Algoboy. Dragons calls for time. We'll be back.
Of genuine real estate service. We're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Back inside the home, the Magis Eagles Arena. Battle for 3rd Division A action. Gabatan the inbound. Gabatan looking for friends. Unable to connect there with Tan. It's a 1-possession game. Joko demands some movement. He pounds it inside. Cañizares with a soft touch. Came up short. Goboy moves closer. That's a tough one. But still able to make it. And he ties the ball game at 18. That's the first deadlock of the ball game. Ong lets it fly. It will stay with the Dragons. They have 10 seconds to make a shot. Tan, that's a specialty from 15 as he gives a slight advantage to his team, 20-18 now. And that's a foul on the entry pass against Tan. I believe that's a reach in Oh, just a baseline inbound for the Magis Eagles Arena. Tan checks out. Lau is back on the floor. And that is unfortunate, no? Because that is the second foul against Tan. Go boys. Sees daylight. And he banks it home. And we are tied at 20 to end the first quarter of action, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your seats. Back in a moment.
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality, where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality developments, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Back on the floor. Second quarter action is about to begin. We are tied at 20. Back to square one. Doc Peña is with Ong, Paul Gabatan, Lau, and Go. Well, the Magis Eagles, they have Serge, Dave Teng, J-Lo, Joko, and Andropo as Paul Gabatan knocks down his third triple this afternoon, giving the Dragons a 3-point advantage. Now in the huddle, Coach Lucky Ikarma reminded his team to keep moving on their set. The Dragons are actually playing a 2-3 zone. And in order to attack the zone, they will have to keep moving to keep the defense guessing. And that time around, Andropo moving without the basketball. Received the entry pass right in his sweet spot and made that basket, making it a 23-22. That's the official count, 23-22. 22, ladies and gentlemen, after that Andropo made basket. Basketball will go back to the side of the Magis Eagles arena. Rather, Magis Eagles inside the Magis Eagles arena. Tang, another three, not this time. Gabatan secures the rebound. Gabatan tightly guarded by Lim. Kicks it out on the extra pass. Go, will fire. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. They go to Andropo. Dave Teng looking to move that leather in the hands of Ko. He lets it fly. No good. And it is going to the side of the men in white. Ong using that screen from Lau. He kicks it out. Go will connect on a jumper. Great recognition there. They were able to find Eric Go for that jumper from the elbow. Lau and Po going against each other. There's a contact whistle. They're sending Joseph Law to the line to take 2 free throws. Free throw no good on the first. Still no good on the second one. Ong zigzagging his way inside. Sorry miss. And that's a foul against Dave Teng. Substitutions here for both squads. Canizar is back. Gabatan fires another one. Andropo gets the board. And that's of Joel Ko. The extra pass to Dave Teng. 3. No good. Andrew, another shot above the foul line. They go to Eric. The extra pass. Ibones challenging the defense of Andropo. Nothing there. Great defense, though, for the Magis Eagles. Joko surveys the floor. Goes to Teng. Back to Andrew. Nizar is asking for it. Instead, they go to Lim, who fires the basket. Andropo gets it, but he only has a second to make a shot. And that's a shot clock violation, though. Aong. Batan, another 3. Joko again asking for some clear out to set up Andrew Poe in the post. That's the entry pass. Poe, the tough one. The quick outlet, a bonus. And this time, clearly, that's a lot of contact against Cañizares.
First personal foul, number 17, team foul 2.
Good on both. Joel Ko in his hands. Again, they're looking for an opening in the zone. Forces one up. No good on the first try. Paul gets it back. Joko. And another foul. That's a pushing foul against the Dragons.
Team foul. Second personal foul, number 18, 184 substitution.
So that's just a regular foul. Serge Algoboy will inbound on the sideline to Ting. Halfway through the third. There's Andropo working the post, kicks it out. The familiar floater by Serge came up short. And it will go back to the Dragons.
Second personal foul, team foul 3.
Dave Ting. After forcing a turnover on the other end, the Magis Eagles immediately run on the floor, taking care or taking advantage of the missed opportunities on the other end. Teng the inbound at the baseline, sets up Lim. 16 seconds on the shot clock. The quick outlet and the touchdown finish. And I believe there's a technical difficulties here. Our shot clock is not running. So we'll have to pause for a break, ladies and gentlemen.
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams.
Exactly 5 minutes left in the first half action. It's a 5-point advantage for the CEC Dragons, 29-24. This is the battle for third for the 2025 Cebu Inter Alumni Invitational Tournament. Whatever the outcome of this ball game, I believe both teams are trying to secure the win to end their campaign on a positive note. As J-Lo cuts the lead to 3, 9-6 now. Or 29-26. Ong forces one up, doesn't get the friendly bounce as J-Lo rises up and gets that rebound. Surge attacking that zone, dumps it to Cañizares, lost that leather. Ong is everywhere. Ong is running off to the races. The sidestep beauty, everything but a shot for Ong. The other end is Dave Teng, but he turns it over this time. Battle for the loose ball, back to the side of the Blue Eagles. Ateneos, this Cebu would like to talk things over. We'll be back.
To grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Back inside the Magic Eagles Arena for the Cebu Inter Alumni Basketball Tournament Division A battle for third. Blue and white. It is Sacred Heart School of the Native de Cebu going against CEC Dragons. They go to Joko. That's his spot. Unable to connect this time. Andropo back to Joko. The jumper knocks it down. As Doc Peña falls down when Joko created that separation. Ong inside, threading the needle. A bonus goes reverse, but there's J-Lo rejecting that play. A bonus will inbound to the corner. 12 to work with. Eric spins, twirls, nothing there. Andropo picks it up, stepping on the gas, goes to Dave. Tang, Joko asking for it, drives baseline, drops it to J-Lo, and J-Lo will take two. Excellent set there by the Magic Eagles as they were able to locate J-Lo on the cut. And J-Lo can take the lead if he makes both. Sorry in the first. Second is short. The score will stay at 29-28. Paul Gabatan calling the shots. Tan sets up Doc Peña. Back to Tan. And that's a ball. 10 seconds to work with. Tightly guarded by Joko. They're asking for an illegal screen on the side of the Blue Eagles. Instead, it is
14 on the shot clock.
a foul on Joel Ko. 14 to work with. Just a 1-point lead. Gabatan 3. Short. Empty basket there for the Dragons. Let's see how the Blue Eagles will respond. In the hands of Dave Teng. J-Lo asking for it in the post. They move it to Serge, the extra pass. Joko with no hesitation. Serge Andrew Unfamin in fighting for that basketball. But I believe it was last touch for the Dragons. It stays on their side. To the corner. Dave Teng with 12 seconds remaining. Algo Boy, a shot is no good, and another whistle blown.
Team penalty. Team penalty.
The Dragons are already over the limit.
First personal
So
foul.
that means free throw for Joel Ko. As Joko knocks down the first. Ties the ball game. This is the third deadlock of the game. 29 apiece. Connects on both. The Blue Eagles now has the lead. 30-29. Gabatan, the leading scorer of the Dragons, sets up Ibanez on the other side to take the lead back 31-30. CISO battle the first set for the both squads. A minute remaining. Andrew gets called for dancing without music. Great defense there by Peña, forcing Andrew Po for that traveling violation. Under a minute remaining. Paul Gabatan using that screen from Tan. Sets up Ong. Goes to Ibanez. The jumper is good. Extending the lead to 3 with under a minute remaining. Paul asking for it in the post. No whistle was blown. Lim thought about it. Back to Teng. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Teng dancing. Sets up J-Lo. Too strong on the shot. No call there. Ong. They can take the last shot. The 3. Battle for the board. Peña. Joko at it. Ends up with Ibanez. Peña free for the 3. No good. A second remaining. And that ends the first half battle, ladies and gentlemen. CEC Dragons up 3, 33-30. Stay tuned.
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary.
Back inside the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, the home the Magis Eagles Arena for the battle for third Division A. Blue Eagles or the Magis Eagles against the CEC Dragons. Andrew Poe step closer, gets it back. The second try, no good, but it'll stay on their side. But you've got to love the aggressiveness of Andrew Poe to begin the second half. Dave Teng lets it fly. Unable to connect. Peña secures another rebound. They're pushing the pace. Ong going against Joko. And what a stop there by Joel Ko. An elite defender. Oh, the Dragons will have to make a shot with 14. They set up Peña, drives hard, denied by J-Lo. 11 seconds on the clock. Ibones to go. Eric, tightly guarded by Andrew Poe, goes cross court. Doc Peña, back to Ong with 2 seconds. Ong looking for contact, nothing there. Battle for the board, ends up, or a whistle was called, or was blown. I believe that would go against Andrew Poe.
First personal foul.
Peña, extra pass, go, knocks it down. Extending the lead to 5, 35-30. Go boy, looking for an opening in the zone. J-Lo asking for it down low. Teng drive, strip, recover, denied. Battle for the board. Ends up with Ong. 3-on-1 break. Ong, Peña, touchdown. And these are the moment, or this is the moment, no, that they are missing the services of the Magis Eagles deadly shooter in the name of Apshin Gasime. Take note, in the first meeting, Gasime has 5 triples on that game. And with CEC Dragons playing a 2-3 zone, they need a shooter to break that zone. They need a zone buster. And that has been the role of Apshin Gasime for his team. He is the shooter. He is the zone buster. But right now, they're having problems to break that zone because they doesn't have a shooter from the outside. As Peña fires, no good. Oh, let's see how the Magis Eagles will try to respond. Teng moves it to Joel Ko. Oh, there's Tan deflecting that basketball to the sideline. Aside from Apshin Gasime, I believe on the lineup is Francis Cinco, the final boss, also unavailable. Another steal, Another touchdown finish for the Dragons, and Coach Lucky Karma has seen enough. Calls for time. We'll be back.
A wide array of quality developments and 20 years of genuine real estate service. We're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Thirty-nine, 37 minutes, 14, nearing the 3 minutes gone by in the third. And the Magis Eagles quite a struggle in the second half. This is because of the zone defense by the Dragons, as Andrew Poe and Doc Peña going at it, fighting for every possession.
Substitution. First personal foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ocañizares back on the floor. Ting. That's a 1-2-2. This time it's a 1-2-2 zone. They should see an opening there, as Joel Ko now playing in the shaded lane. He knew what is at stake. This is their territory, and he wants to finish on a positive note, as Joko knocks down the first. Good on both free throws. Another triple by Paul Gabatan, extending their lead now to 10, 42-32. This zone by the Dragons has been causing a major problem. They're clogging down the shaded lane. They're stopping the shooters to make their shots, and they're getting into the heads of Joel Ko. Under 6 minutes, 10-point ball game. Now Peña with the leather, looks for friends in the hands of Ong. Ong makes his move, and that's clearly an illegal screen as Tan moves to pave the way for Ong. That's an easy call to make. Goboy has it to the corner. Lim fires. Surge in the land of the Giants, making big time plays. Lead down to 8. Gabatan creates the separation, overcooks it, as Joko off to the races, tightly guarded by Peña. He spins. Then the whistle was blown.
Number 23. Second personal for Renal Peña. 14 down.
There's a baseline inbound for the Eagles. Go boy, the extra pass. Cañizares powers his way inside. Sets up Lim. This shot is no good. Lau with the rebound. On goes to Peña. Wide open for the jumper to go. Lead back to 10. Ko asking for it against Lau in the post. Double team. Kicks it out. Teng 3. Finally a triple for the Eagles.
First personal foul on number 58, Michael Lim. Third for the Ateneo.
Gabatan. The bounce to Peña. He spins. Strip. No call there. Teng has it. Joko attacks Gabatan the basket, and he will go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 7. Second personal for Paul Gabata.
Well, in basketball, it's always, they always said it, play by the whistle. And that's exactly what happened on that last play with Peña. They thought there was a contact, but none was called. So play continues. Gabatan attacks. Another call. That's an offensive call against the Dragons. Back-to-back foul there by Paul Gabatan. As the lead is down to 5, 44-39. Teng to Ko. In the post is J Lo. And there's a lot of movement, but that's clearly a foul. The reach in.
Foul on number 23, penalty.
And they are already over the limit, so that means free throw.
For Ronald Peña. 2 free throws for Joseph Lewin.
2 free throws coming up for Joseph Lowe. Unable to get the friendly bounce. 3 minutes 31 remaining in the third. Fourth on the second one. The lead remains at 5 with 3 minutes 31. A timeout requested by the Dragons. Back in a moment. Three minutes 25 5-point lead. Ong forces his entry inside. That's a tough shot, but still able to make it. Extends the lead to 7. Ong limping up. Thank to Surge. He moves closer. That's a familiar one-hander. Not this time. Gabatan back to Ong. He flies. Misses the freebies. The fall was downstairs, so no free throws are given. Gabatan lets it fly. Goes out of bounds. We are still in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a quarter to go. Quite an intense physical battle. Dave Teng looking for an opening. Turns over rather. And Ong yet with another touchdown finish. A miscue there by the Magis Eagles. J-Lo, that's a hard screen. Putting Doc Pena on the ground.
Number 34, Joseph Lowe, his first personal.
And Rainiel Pena slowly back on his feet. That's a hard screen. But he is a tough doctor. Nine-point game. Pena, the bounce. Lau, the extra pass. Tan. Great save there, but J-Lo steps out of bounds. So the Dragons will have 10 seconds to make a shot. Tan setting up the screen. Gabatan escapes, fires a jumper. No good there. In the hands of Dave Teng. Teng looking for that entry pass. Goes cross court. Joko thought about it. Tightly guarded by Pena. To the corner. Teng 3. Andrew is there to clean up the mess.
Number 4. Fourth personal foul for Marlon Lau.
So 2 free throws coming up for Andrew Po. As he takes care of the first. Splits his charities. The lead is down to 8, 48-40. A steal there by Andrew Po. Turnover completed by the Eagles. A minute and 20. Joel Ko sets up Dave Teng 3. No good. It ends up with Paul Gabatan. Ong. The extra pass. Ibones too strong. Tan with a slick back. Under a minute and the lead is back to 10. Foul down low, but that hurts. That would be the 4th personal foul for Timothy Tan.
Number 3. Penalty. Second personal foul for Obre Bonus. Substitution. Two free throws.
Paul converts the second one. A three incoming, no good. 9-point lead. And it will stay with the Dragons.
Same basketball, 3 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds to shoot.
Gabatan creates a separation. The three. Goodness gracious, Paul Gabatan, as he extends the lead to a dozen. 53-41, core response. Nothing there, Pena with the board. And that's a bad foul because they're sending Reynald Pena to the line.
Third personal foul for dual court. Two free throws for RJ Pena.
And after 3 quarters of action, ladies and gentlemen, the Dragons ahead by a dozen. We'll pause for a break. Back in a moment.
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us,
Then more minutes of action to determine the outcome of this ball game. This is the fourth, the final frame, the winning quarter as they call it. A 12-point advantage for the Dragons. Will they go all the way to take the third placer finish? Or will the Magis Eagles crawl their way back into this ball game and take the win and end their campaign on a positive note? In the next 10 minutes of action, we will get some answers as the lead extends now to 14 for the Dragons. Joko tightly guarded by Ong. Ko sets up Surge. Algo boy, the high arcing shot, no good. On the right plays at the right time is Joel Ko to trim the lead to a dozen. 55-43. That's a great defense there by Michael Jun Lim, forcing a turnover against the Dragons. Now Ko using that pass screen. He fires a three short. Andrew Doc Pena is there. Battle for the loose ball. It's a jump ball. It will stay with the Magus Eagles. A minute has gone in the final frame. Serge Algoboy, J-Lo, Andropo, Jun Lim, and Joko, the 5 on the floor. Call the 3. And the offensive board by J-Lo, but I believe it is. That's an RJ Peña. That's big. Peña has been instrumental in today's ball game for the Dragons. He has been playing great defense against the men on the other side. But he will have to be sidelined. Another foul. That's the second team foul now for the Dragons, and they left Serge Algoboy all alone. That's a knockout play. They were unprepared. Ong breaks that zone, but a sorry miss. A sorry miss there. The lead is down to 10. 55-45. Alco wants some movement. Goes to the other side. Entry pass. J-Lo kicks it out. Lim 3. Overcooks it. Oh, the Magus Eagles are trying to play a man-to-man D. But they left Timothy Tan being challenged by Andropo, so that would mean free throws there for Timothy Tan, who is a decent mid-range shooter, by the way, for the Dragons.
Second personal foul for Andropo.
Takes care of the first. Missing the second one. Dave Tang back on the floor, replacing Michael Jun Lim. Joko fires a 3, short. J-Lo gets another board. Barrels his way inside and draws a lot of contact. And he will have to make his free throws.
His fourth personal foul.
Another missed free throw there by J-Lo. J-Lo on the second throw. The one-hander gets the friendly bounce. Siniguro na ni J-Lo. Or in the hands of Paul Gabatan. He goes left. Gabatan, 3. Yes, sir! Now with 5 triples across his name, as he extends the lead to 13, 59-46. Dave Tang goes cross court. Joel stepped through inside. And 2 free throws coming up.
Foul on number 18.
Good on the second throw. Gabatan against Ko. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Tan setting up the screen. The quick double team. The extra pass stolen by J Lo. Andrew Po off to the races. Attacks the defense of Tan. No problem. Gets the lead to 10. 59-49. And that's a steal there by J-Lo. J-Lo giving it up. And you can see J-Lo. He may not be scoring as in bunches. But J-Lo has been their anchor in the defense.
Foul for L&O. Penalty. Two free throws for Andrew Poole.
Paul gets the first. Second throw, no problem for Andrew Poe. 2 out of 2. 8-point game. The Dragons calls for time. Would like to talk things over. Back in a moment.
Places where dreams can become reality, where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality developments, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Back inside the home of the Magis Eagles Arena, or home of the Magis Eagles, the Secondary School Ateneo de Cebu. Paul Gabatan drives hard. The floater is gone. He has been killing it all game long. Has some answers every time the Eagles are on a rally. As Joel Ko, it's time to go hard. Was looking for contact. Ong ahead of the pack. That's a sorry miss though. Joel challenging Tan, and that is the last foul on Timothy Tan. That means graduation for Timothy Tan.
Number 19. Penalty. Timothy Tan. 5 fouls. Called out.
Lowry enters the ball game to replace Tan. Joel Ko on the line, halfway through. Gets the first. Missing the second. J-Lo is there. Paw the putback. The lead is down to 7. 61-54.
Number 34 substitution. Second personal foul for Joseph Lowe.
Lim back on the floor, giving J-Lo a breather. A man-to-man defense now for the Blue Eagles. Ong setting up the table. Lightly guarded by Surge. But quite aggressive there. There's a foul.
Number 1, Serge Boy, his 4th personal foul. 13 foul, Magis Eagles.
And then to Ong. 14 to work with. Ong. Forces his way inside. Teng stops on the 3. Joko is there. And nevertheless, that would send Joel Ko to the line. Dragons already in the penalty. And a lot can happen with 5 minutes remaining. Joko gets the first of the 2. The lead is down to 6, ladies and gentlemen. Make that a 5-point game. Gabatan looking to carry the load for his team. Asking for the basketball. Lau setting up the screen. A step back 3. That's a foul on Andrew Po.
Pushing foul on Andrew Po, number 17, his third personal foul.
No landing spot was given on the takeoff. Gabatan takes care of the first. Missing the second one. Missing 2 free throws. 1 out of 3 on that trip. Ojoko surveys the floor. A screen is set by J-Lo. Goes to Lim. The 3. No good, but Serge is there with a floater. And he will take 2. There's a push, I believe, on that move.
Foul on number 18, penalty. Timothy Tan is fifth personal foul, 5 fouls.
Go boy, missing the first. I think we have a issue with our game clock. That's an official timeout. We'll pause for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes. Nearing the 4-minute mark of the ball game. Gabatan makes his move, tightly guarded by Ko. Kicks it out, Ong drives. Drops it the last second. Well, that would mean free throws now for RJ Pena.
Second personal foul for Michael Liv.
Pena takes care of the first. Good on both. Make that 64-57. Dave Teng with 15 on the shot clock. Another foul there.
Foul on number 12, penalty. Third personal foul on Elvin Ong. So free throws are 2 goal.
As Joe Cole knocks down the first free throw. Make that a 5-point lead. And another turnover there for the Dragons. And their coach is furious on the sideline. They are committing careless turnovers.
On the shot clock.
Surge finds Lim. Goes to Joko. Jumper. No good. J-Lo is there for the putback.
Taking foul on number 4, penalty. Marlon Lau is 5 fouls.
And that's another player fouling out for the CEC Dragons. First it was Timothy Tan. Right now it's Lau. J-Lo splits his charities. 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Still in everybody's ball game. Pena has it. Gabatan asking for that basketball. To going under the screen. Gabatan fires a 3. Battle for the board. J-Lo saves it for the Magis Eagles. Dave Teng with 15 on their shot clock. Goes cross court. Ko fires a 3. Short. He gets it back. He spins, twirls, and gets called for dancing with no music.
Substitution.
2 minutes 37, 64-60. Full court man-to-man D here for the Magis Eagles. Pena will begin the play. 2 minutes 37. Pena, change of pace, takes the shot. Battle for the board. Ibone surge at it. Ends up with Teng. 3-on-2 break. Teng. The S layup is no good. Go! The basket. One possession game, ladies and gentlemen. And they're sending Ong to the line.
Foul on number 58. Third personal foul on
Ong missing the first. Ong missing both. Doors are still wide open. 64-62. A basket here could tie the ball game. A three could take the lead. Lim ties it at 64. In the hands of Ong. I believe they're looking for Paul Gabatan. Ong. His pass. Turnover. 3-on-1 break. Joel. Andrew being challenged there by Paul Gabatan. So that will be free throws for Andrew Poe.
number 7, Paul Gawatan. 5 fouls, foul now.
And that's the third player on the side of CEC Dragons fouling out. And this time their superstar, Paul Gabatan. 5 personal fouls, a minute 26. The question for CEC in crunch time, situations like this, with Paul Gabatan already out, who will they go to? Who will be their go-to guy? Let's see in the next 1 minute and 26 as Joko secures the offensive board. Teng free for the three. Instead, he drives. The floater is no good. Surge once again. Joko, that's too easy for Joel Ko, giving his team the advantage. 66-64. And the men in blue crawling their way back into this ball game, able to get the lead. A 66-64, 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining. A sudden turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. And it's all started by the defense of Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. They were quite aggressive. They were quite aggressive in the ball game. They were down 14 earlier. They played physical. Actually, both teams, it was an intense physical battle. But with 1 minute and 11, still a lot can happen, folks. Ong Ibones Peña. Only 3 players
Blocking foul number 58.
on the court.
Fourth personal foul for Michael Dublin.
The Dragons has only played 7 players. And I believe there are 3 or 4 players already fouling out. So that means only 3 players for the Dragons to finish the ball game. As Dave Teng tries to escape, Andrew Poe barrels his way inside. He rises up. That's too strong. Ball pick up by Ong. Off to the races. Poe. Ong missing. And We are tied. Or the Dragons takes the lead 67-66. And they only have 3 players, ladies and gentlemen, left in the ball game. So it is Ong making the difference for the Dragons without their prize players already fouling out. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, tactical or officials timeout. .6 seconds remaining. The Dragons with 3 players remaining. Joko attacks, takes the lead back. Make that 68-67. Ong gets fouled and he will have 2 free throws. Joseph Law, or rather that's Ong on the line, unable to convert the first. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. A difference of 9 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. And no need to foul here. But for the Magus Eagles, they need a basket. As they go inside, Surge extends the lead to 3. 14 seconds remaining. A 3 could tie and send it to overtime. A bonus. That's a foul against Serge Algoboy. A bonus takes care of the first. Missing the second one, Joko gets the board, and I believe that could be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu with a 5-point game, 73-68, able to crawl the way back into this ball game to take the 3rd place finish of the Cebu Inter-Alumni Basketball Tournament. We'll wrap our coverage for this ball game with the best player of the game. Please stay tuned. We'll be back.
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are land masters. 20 years of masterful development.
Back live with our best player of the game from Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. No other than Sir Joel Co, scoring 28 big points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. Down 14 in the ball game, never gave up, finished third for the Cebu alumni inter-tournament.
Shows a big heart for a Harter. No? So even though we were struggling for 3 quarters, we knew every time out we knew that we're not gonna give up. We just keep on fighting. So it somehow paid off. Praise the Lord.
It was quite intense physical battle, coach, but I know you were all friends with the gentleman from the other side. What was going through your mind when you had that rally, against the Dragons?
No, it's just as simple as nobody wants to lose, right? So at the end of the game, we're all back friends. I'm friends with Paul, I'm friends with Doksoy, and nobody wants to give in. So we just kept on fighting. The fatigue was there, obviously, so that's part of it.
Lastly, this is the best time to greet your family and friends watching us live.
Okay. We want to thank you for the support from the Sacred Heart Ateneo in this Inter-Alumni League. Thank you for everyone who's here, coming here for this last a month and a half. So thank you very much, and we hope that we can continue this every year and with a bigger one. I want to thank you also my 3 daughters who's watching. Thank you very much, and I want to congratulate also my wife who plays in the Surigao Triathlon just early this morning.
Once again, congratulations, Sir Joel Co, and the rest of the squad. Please stay tuned for another action coming away. We'll be right back.